Greetings. I am the Jewell. I am a cosmic messenger. I come in peace. I am here. I am now. I am. For today's discourse, I want to share about love and gratitude. So, I think that's the key to everything. To everything I'm talking about, we'll talk about regarding the I am presence. Love and gratitude. So I see it now so clearly. I mean, it also relates to perfection. So what am I saying? What do I want to say? What do I want to share? For those of you who may be doubting or not quite clear where to go. So think about money, for example. And we think about our finances, or think about my finances and what I'd like to see happen. And everything I'm reading, right, it's all about abundance and manifesting, taking out the lack, because there is no lack in God. There is no lack in I am, because I am everything. I am the opulence. I am everything. So I'm thinking about that, and I'm realizing that when it comes to money, like my money, it's like I think of it as I'm buying something, right? So I'm exchanging my money to get something. And instead, I was realizing that thinking of my money as blessing some other person. So in that exchange, I have so much love and gratitude towards that person for what they're offering me, that I'm giving them divine love in return. So my money is divine love that I'm sharing with them. So they can then take it, and whoever they share that money with is also part of the divine love. So we'll just make it simple, to make it really simple, to make it, because thinking about how money really happened. But so making it simple. So I go to a farmer's market and I see a family who are selling their produce. So I purchase something, and so the money I give them blesses the person. It's filled with divine love. And then that allows that person to then share it with their family and to buy the groceries or the resources to pay for the electricity or whatever they need to make their farm happen. Right? So they're sharing it with their family. So their family is then receiving that divine love that I'm giving and offering. Okay? Then what really goes crazy in the mind is thinking about this and going to a store. So I go to the store and I give the cashier the money, which again, if you think about it, most of the time I use a credit or debit card. So that's a totally different thing. But think if, also I usually don't even see a cashier anymore. But think about if there was just a cashier. So I'm giving money to the cashier, which is blessing them, even though it's not their money to keep, but they're getting the money because that's their job. So they're like an, intermediary. So they're being blessed with that money. And then it goes to that business. Again, depending on how big the business is. So everybody in that building is then getting that blessing that I'm giving in that money because they all work there and they're all benefiting from the money that I spent. And then every supplier that business is buying from, right, they're using part of my money to buy that. Again, it doesn't matter the percentage, even if it's a low percentage of what they're using of how much I spent at that store and how much they need to operate. But all of those people, all of those vendors are being blessed as well. So that's what I mean about gratitude and love, is like seeing my money that way. But also, again, and then I'm going to, you could just relate this to the rest of your life, but I don't want this to go on for too long. But just seeing that in terms of one aspect, just money, of just like everything you're spending money on. Even the bills you pay online or stuff you buy online, right? Where it's just a matter of clicking and even paying your bills when you get them. So seeing, even if it's just an electronic transfer or it's an automatic thing, but taking a moment to remember who you are and that you're blessing that person or company or whatever it is you're paying, whoever's going to process the payment, whoever wrote the code to process the payment electronically, and for those funds to somehow get somewhere, all those people, and just to meditate on that, if that's a minute, it takes you to realize how far your money's going to go, and it may take you 5 or 10 or 20 minutes, because there's all these people in the meantime, right? There's the people who wrote the code. There's the people who made the computers that are processing the code so that your money can get to where it needs to go. So all these people are being blessed. All these people. So to look at it that way, not thinking about the corporations and how big they are, but all the people that you can bless when you're spending your money. I mean, so simple. And I guess lastly, now I think it doesn't really relate to it, but how does perfection relate to all of this? Because it's all perfect as well, right? Everything you're buying is perfect because you're buying it, right? You're putting your resources into it. So it has to be perfect, and it's coming to you, and it's all perfect, right? You're loving, you're blessing your money and your finances. Again, I am the Jewell. I am a cosmic messenger, and I come in peace.